All right, as is unfortunately usual, in a few minutes, my new camera stand, my new tripod. A better one than I used to have, much taller, a nice goose neck, and just trying to figure out what's the best way to do the shot with this. And I think this is going to be about as best as it's going to get. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. So this is, I think, my fifth attempt to become a knight of Camelot. Still trying to figure this out as best I can. So thank you for bearing with me. Get as much stuff out of the way for a better shot. I think that's good. I know I've done this before I hit go live, but I was already running a few minutes late. So I figured this might be just best to do this. Take a couple of minutes in the beginning. All right, so this old 1980 TSR game, Knights of Camelot, has become one of my favorite games. I'm sorry that I never did get a chance to game with a kid back in my heyday of TSR collection haze that I was in. But I'm glad I got it now. Much thanks to my sister Liz. Okay, so this has some slight RPG aspects to it, such as character creation. This time I am Sir Lagvin of the Greens. I'm going to just put that together myself. So I'm going to have to see where I am from. So we're going to be dropping stuff all over the place here. We're going to be checking out the random deployment. So I'm going to be rolling these two dice. If it comes up a 6, an 8, or a 12, I will consult this one. That's a 6, and that's a low. So 6 low is Strangor. I've been to Strangor before. Okay, so my home kingdom is Strangor. And my liege lord is Brangoris. Egoris, just like it sounds. Okay, so there we go. Starting off the game as is common with 50 chivalry points, 5 virtue points, which gives me a virtual level of 10, and normal wounds of 5 to start with. I have a lance, a sword, a shield, and a horse. So that is shits as much as I can. I try to make use of my D&D figures. So Strangor is right here underneath Gore, which is where I will start from. Strangor. All right, so the object of this game is I want to become a Knight of the Round. And to do that, I have to go to Camelot and request it. I'm going to need to make a name for myself, so to speak, and build, and that will give me an easier chance to get a boon from King Arthur. So as I have the other games, I'm going to start off by just encounters. So in the roll of a 1, 2, or 3 on a 6-sided die, you get an encounter. So I'm going to stay in Strangor for the first turn, and we're going to roll and see if I get a, let's roll the bigger one for the camera, and a 1, 2, or 3, roll an encounter chart. No encounter. All right, so next turn, I'm going to head out, and I'm going to go over to Vagan, London, right across over here. Now I can make up to 3 moves since I'm on horseback, but each new area I go into, I'm going to have to check for an encounter. No encounter there. Where am I going? Just wandering around for adventure. I will then go into the wastelands. Look for adventure there. No adventure in the wastelands. This is the most boring moment in Arthurian history going on right now, and that's the world that Sir Lagman has been born. But you, Gesundheit, been born into. Oh, thank you. All right, so his second move. Let's go into Logris. I'm in the waist, right? So let's go up to Bendergrain. Oh, an encounter as I move into the countryside of actually I'm moving up from the wasteland, so I'm here in this wasteland section of Bendergrain. So now we get to go to the chart. The chart is in the book, but it also has this really cool handy dandy two-sided chart sheet. So we're going to go here to normal encounters, and we're going to roll two-sided dice. And then if it comes up a 6 or a 7, we'll consult this smaller one. 6. It did come 6, and that's 5. I'm screwed. 5 brigands down in the North Wastelands. Ooh. All right, so brigands. Brigands are drawn. Here we go. See right over here. Brigands are drawn randomly from the brigand shits and always attack. If a player knight is defeated by brigands, he will be robbed of all knightly equipment. Brigands fight with swords only and are always found on foot. They use 2 attack dice. I'm using 3. I'm on horseback with a lance. And combat, as it says here on page 10, the combat always takes place on a 1-to-1 basis. When the player knight enters combat, the player to the left of the player knight assumes the role of the. Technically, this isn't a one-player game, but it's so much fun to solo. It really is. Okay, so 2 dice versus my 3 dice. So for the first brigand, now let me find some brigands. Where are the brigands? The brigands are in here. I'm going to get out 3 brigand types. Here's a brigand. And let's say, here's another brigand. And here's a 3rd brigand. Let me check the brigand shits. So, I just remember how to read this again. The brigand shit is read. So the left is wound level 2, and attack dice 2. Same thing. Are they all the same? Oh, this one's not. Oh, this is 1 and 2. All right, let's say 1 is the archer, and the other 2 are these guys. So the attacks happen. He's got 2 dice. I've got 3. His 2 are 7. I'm going for the archer first. Oh, nice. Okay, so he got 7. I got an 11. So he's taking 4 damage. He's taking 4 damage, and I believe I said that he has 2. 1. He is the 1. So I took him down. Now for a second turn attack. Doesn't matter which one. We'll say the bow guy. Oops. He has 2 dice. Oh, wow. 11. Whoa, spinning to a 6. 10, 11, 12. He had an 11, I have a 12, so he's going to take 1 damage, which means he has 1 left. Next turn, me versus the other guy. him first. 6 against my 11. So he's gone. Seven. This is my 7. Oh. Ooh, he's holding on. Let's try this again. His ouch. 10 versus my 11. Look at that. 1 point is all he had left. Well, that went a lot better. Oh, wait a second. No, there's like 5 of them. Didn't I roll a 5, not a 3? I got it. 3 of them. Here's another 2. Jumping out of the bushes just when I thought it was safe. And let's look at them. Whoa, this must be the brigand leader. 6 health. I'll put that on that guy. And they must be like brothers or something. 5. Oh, these last 2 are the tough ones. Okay. Going for the 5 first, honestly. His attack on me is a 7 versus my 7, 9, 13. All right. That takes 6 damage. Finishes him off. Now the last guy. It's his 3 versus my impossible to take damage. You're going to take 6. His 3 countered. He has 6. I finished him off. That was the best encounter I had against brigands yet. I mean, yet, like in any game I've played of this so far. Did I do something wrong? I might have done something wrong. Whenever I do that, I assume I did something wrong. Okay. But that, so what does that get me? Defeating brigands, right? I think that's also something I kind of forget sometimes. Night defeat, special combat. When a player knight defeats a monster, lady, animal, dwarf, hermit, or brigand, the opponent is considered to be slain. A defeated mad knight may either be killed, left behind, or taken to a castle. When a king is defeated, he may not be slain and must be freed, but will thereafter be friendly to the player knight. Non-player knight, no, okay. I guess I don't get anything. All non-player knights or ladies cards should be removed. They weren't knights. That's something else I did wrong in the last game. Is I think I drew knight cards instead of the brigand chits. Effects on awards. Possessing it. Oh, that's about poison. It's about poison. Party combat events. Oh, I forgot to roll a combat event on the tie that we got. That would affect me, and if I can retcon it back into... Oh, that's an 11. That's probably not... My shield was broken during that fight. Oh. Okay, so it wasn't perfect. It wasn't perfect. Having combat. Combat continues between players until one combatant's wound level is reduced to 0. Okay, we got all that, right? Sequence of combat. After player combat has been resolved, non-player knight combat takes place. Chivalry. Combat events.
Replacing equipment. When a player character breaks a piece of equipment due to a combat event, the player knight may be able to replace it immediately. To do so, the following requirements must be met. The player knight must own an extra piece. No, I don't own. The player knight must make a successful luck roll to recover the weapon. Oh, okay, a luck roll. I mean, the luck of the day, which is, I think, 1 die. Let me double check that. Roll 1 die and got to match that. To make a luck of the day roll, make a luck of the day. To make a luck roll, first roll the odd die to determine the luck of the day. The luck of the day roll is made only once per turn. Okay, so my luck of the day, 3. So then a second roll is made to test the luck. If the number rolled is equal to or greater. So if this is 3 or better, my shield's better. I find a way to fix it. It is not. Okay, so I got no shield. Okay, record keeping, movement, shrines, encounters. A friendly cat. I can get another shield. Oh, so by the way, so me having no shield means any damage I do take, I'll take an extra 2 points. Okay, so I'm going to have to accumulate up to 100 chivalry points and have a virtue level of 5 or less. So the chivalry. Do I gain chivalry for the brigands? That's what I don't remember. That's what I mentioned on page 5 and 7. I'm going to continue with this. This is too much fun to interrupt. Okay. Let me just put down here. Killed 5 brigands. Make a little note. All right, so let me travel back then to Strangor. So I'll move here to the Wastelands. 1, 2, or 3. There's an encounter. No encounter. From the Wastelands, I'll move into Strangor. No encounter. It's a friendly castle. So I get taken care of, get my shield back. And wonder if I can make a request of my king. Well, I don't need that right now. So back into the field I go. Come down here, across the river to Canterbury. Whoops, not that little one. 1, 2, or 3, there's an encounter. No encounter. Move into Morgoons. 1, 2, or 3. There is an encounter. Normal encounter chart is also here. We have a lot of charts on the side. Right over here. Oh, 2, 5 is 7 knights. So I roll this. 1 to 6 knights I encounter. I encountered 5 knights. Okay, so this is where we check out the knights. Sir Agravain. Boars. These are Arthurian knights. Boars. Hibbs. Sagramore. What do these guys want? Lias. Okay, so now to roll on the knight encounter. Knight's reaction. That's king reaction. Knight reaction. It's going to be in here. Special encounters. Knight's fate. Wound. Quest of Kings. Ladies. Hermit. Author. Castle owners. Dwarves. Animals. Goodly hermits. Kings. King. Knight. Here we go. Okay, so let's see what we're going to need. So we're not going to need the odd die, just these two. That's a 9. You look over here. 9 says, give a message. The encountered knights give a message to the player knight. Oh, this never happened to me before. See messages. Ooh, exciting. Messages. Messages. Combat aids, enchantments. Messages. Okay, let's see what the message is. Eat it, Joe's. 5. Oh! Wedding of State. Wedding of State. Okay, let's see what that means. Message. Let's see the explanations. Okay, here we go. That was 9. Six, 5, I mean. Yeah, here we go. The player knight has been informed of a wedding of state that duty demands he must attend. The location of the wedding is determined by random deployment. The player knight must proceed by the shortest path to the castle where the wedding is to be held. The castle will be temporarily friendly to the player knight, and after the wedding, the player knight may approach the castle's lord and check for a friendly reaction, and the chance to make a request if desired. The player knight will receive 3 virtue points for attending the wedding, but will lose 1 turn once at the castle. Okay, nice. Okay, so the random deployment. Do we have that here on the side? No, we don't. Here in the front, random deployment. So let's see. If it's a 6, 8, or a 12, we consult the tiny die. It is not. So that one does not matter. It is a 5. So that is Northumberland. Northumberland. So I'm going to have to get to this spot over here. I'll use this as me unhorsed to remind me where I have to get to. I have to get up there. Shortest route possible. And if I do so, I'm going to get some free virtue points. It says the shortest route possible. It doesn't say that I have to just like run straight there. He must attend. Proceed by the shortest path to the castle. Okay. So the shortest path to the castle from here is going to be areas divided by rivers and forests and stuff. So here in Mongols, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That will be my shortest route. Okay, so thank you, knights, for all of you for delivering that message to me. And these will be shuffled back in. The last game I played, I ran into some knights, and the first one I drew was the Black Knight. They wanted me to join their mission, their quest. Like the first game I played, I had some knights that wanted me to join them, and while I was questing with them, a magic talking dog showed up. This game is awesome. Okay, so I got them all shuffled back in. They're still neutral to me. Now moving one space up into Canterbury, 3. Okay, no encounter. Moving into this London area, there is an encounter. Oh, there's a run up here. Okay. Normal encounters right here. And in case it is a 6 or a 7, I will consult the tiny die.
It is not. It is an 11. Oh! Oh! I encounter a dwarf. Ha ha! I think I did encounter a dwarf once before. Got a little dwarf thing already here to the side. There's a little dwarf I'm encountering. Common in Arthurian legends. Dwarf encounters may be avoided normally. If an encountered dwarf is not avoided, his reaction must be randomly determined. To do so, the player must roll 2 dice and consult the dwarf reaction chart below. All dwarves have 1 wound level, as noted on the chit, and may attack using 1 die. I'm on horseback. I have no reason to attack this little guy. Okay, so let's see what his reaction is when I approach him. The encountered dwarf is on horseback carrying a full set of equipment and offers to resupply the player knight. Note that this is the only case, other than in Castle, where an encountered dwarf is carrying equipment. The dwarf's reaction is neutral, not friendly, and he will not accompany the player knight. Wow, nothing is broken. Wow. Don't need anything replaced, but thank you very much there, Billy Barty. I appreciate the friendly, the initial friendly attitude right now. Okay. That was the encounter with the dwarf. Went nowhere. Sometimes they'll, like, join you. Oops, camera quake. Sorry, guys. Big feet, new tripod. All right, so now moving from the Vangan London area to this area, Bettergrain. 1, 2, or 3, there's an encounter. There is no encounter. Getting up here to York. No encounter. Getting here to the Joyous Guard. No encounter. And then in Northumberland, where I needed to be. Do I have an encounter as I enter Northumberland? No, I do not. Woo! So what was that? 5? I got to double check. Double check what the message was. 3. 3 virtue points, baby. 3. So my virtue points are 5 to 8. Wait a second. Gain. But you need less virtue points? You need like under 5 to win. Did I read that right? The player knight will receive 3 virtue points. Okay. So that 5 went to an 8. And my virtue level is... Oh, it's the virtue level that has to be lower because it divides with the chivalry points. I see. Okay. Okay. So I attended the royal wedding. Barely out of squire school. Graduating into knighthood, and Sir Lagvin of the Greens was invited to the royal wedding of Malicent. Didn't say to do this, I'm just doing this. To Pelham Listenoise. That was the wedding. That was held here. Actually, I guess it would be the King of Northumberland, right? But the castle is neutral to me. Now, while I'm here, I could check a castle request. That's right here, castle requests. Adventure, welcome a prisoner. Adventure. The castle owner will tell the player knight of an adventure determined randomly. Player knight may turn it down, but doing so will cause the castle owner to become unfriendly. Welcome. The castle becomes permanently friendly to one other player knight accompanying the player knight in request. I can't remember because it was not a friendly castle. We have king request. To grant me a castle.
I'm already in the service of my king, so I'm not gonna put myself in service there. All right. Well, let's continue. While I'm here, I might as well continue north into Lothian. There is an encounter in Lothian. Normal encounters. Don't be a 6 or 7. Damn you. Damn you all to hell. Okay, so that's a 6 high. It's a 6 high. Oh, 5 more brigands. I don't want another brigand fight. What do I do to avoid? What do I do to avoid? Another way to avoid combat. And I never do it, so I never quite remember. Combat at sea, defeat. Before I even draw them and see who they are, I think another luck roll. I'm pretty sure it is. Where? I guess I went way too far. Yes. Avoid an encounter. Yep, that is a luck roll. So rolling for what my luck of the day is, or my luck of the day is, that's a 3. So 3, 4, 5, or 6, I can avoid this. Yes! I avoided those brigands. Just because I took 5 of them out before doesn't mean I want to try it again. Whew. Okay, now up into Scotland. To Louis, nothing. Back down into Scotland, nothing. Listinois. Oh wait, that's not it anyway. Yeah, that's all one. So Listinois. We'll go south into Ablasur. Yes, encounter. Don't be a 6. Oh, nice. It's a 9, so we won't need the odd die out. 9 is a lady. Ooh, possibly with knights. Well, let's just see right away. This lady is... Oh, Queen of the Wasteland. So well, she heard of my journeys there before and my defeating of the Wasteland Brigands. And she's been searching for me. Okay, so Queen of the Wastelands. With or without knights? Let's find out. Brigands, dwarves, kings, animals. A lady is a woman of relative birth, noble birth. All ladies are castle owners. Location of a lady's castle, if relevant, is determined randomly, unless mentioned when the lady is encountered as being local. All ladies have a wound level of 1 and may attack using 1 die, though they rarely do so. A lady may be encountered alone or with 1, 2, or 3 knights. Whenever a lady is randomly encountered, a card is drawn from the lady's deck to determine her name and characteristics. Dun dun! However, the card is not revealed until the player character declares some action. Sorry about that, everyone. If a player knight encounters a lady outside the castle, the player must roll 1 die to determine her status. If it's a 1, 2, or 3, that number of admiring knights are with the lady. The result of 4 or 5, the lady is alone. And a result of a 6, she is being distressed by 1 non-player knight who will be unfriendly towards the player knight. The lady's reaction will be one of request aid. Okay, so let's see. I'm looking for a 4 or 5, ideally. Let's see what we get here. 6. Oh, 6. 6. That means that she is in distress. Okay, if a normal lady is alone or with a married knight, the player must roll 2 dice to determine her reaction. If alone with a friendly lady, the player character may court her. A lady may not be courted until her companions are defeated. If a player knight is already in service of a knight... Oh, okay. So Okay, let me just double check that. On the result of a 6, however, the lady is being distressed by one non-player knight who will be unfriendly towards the player knight. The lady's reaction will be to request aid, ask for aid, from a rescue from her captor. Okay, so that's what she's doing, and this captor is... Oh, King Pellinor. Oh, Sir Pellinor. Well, he should be out looking for the questing beast. Okay, so he has... whoa, wait a second. Does that mean he has 23 wound? Oh, my goodness. CP, yep. See, the 230, I was right. 230 is his chivalry points. And you divide that by 10, and you get his health. So he has a whopping 23. I have a feeling King Pellinor, Sir Pellinor is going to... Okay. And that 4 is the... That's the virtue level. That's the virtue level. All right. Unhand the Queen of the Wastelands, Sir Pellinor. Nay, Sir Lagvin the Greens. Dun, dun, dun. He also is on horseback. Another horseback guy here. Thought I did. Oh, yes, I do. All right. As Pellinor will say, let this be our final battle. Whoop, whoop. The 2 trains about to crash in here. And, you know what else I thought I had? What happened here? No, I didn't have anything prepared for a lady. I thought I did. All right, so I love you, my friends. So let's get on with this. Me and him are both attacking each other with 3 dice. So him first. I got an 8. Ooh. All right, so he took 3. I got to keep note of this somewhere. Pellinor. -3, so he's down to 20. Woo. I have 5, by the way. Okay, let's try it again. First. Oh, hot damn. 14. Aha! 14 is a combat event. It was a combat event. Oh, we got the list right here. Got the list right here. So we're going to roll these 2 dice for the combat event. 9. Opponent's horse killed. Oh, so Pellinor is now on foot. Oh. These are amazing adventure stories playing this game. Someone, Restoration Games or somebody has to redo this. All right. So his horse is down. So now he is on foot with sword. He's rolling. You got a 10. Oh, I got a 14. So he takes another 4. So he's lost 7 already. Him. Okay, he's got a 9. That's an average for me using 3 dice. Whoa. Whoa. All right, so that's 8 difference. So that's -15 already. -15 already. Will non-player knights ask for... he's lost half
half already. Like, is there something here about them asking for yield? Non-player knight. So non-player knight is defeated in combat. The victorious player knight must roll 2 dice. If the result is less than the defeated knight's virtual level, the knight will refuse to yield. All right, so that's good enough for me. He's going to be fighting until he's down to 0. So let's see him. At a 9, that's the average roll for me using 3 dice. Oh, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He'd lost 1, but still, that's good for me. Pelennor, come on, roll low. 10. That's a little bit more than half for me. Oh, finally, I took some damage. So the current wound level now is 4. Went from 5 to 4. On Pellennor's roll, make it low. 9. Again, that's my average for 3 dice. All right, 9 against 12, 13, 14. So that's 5. So he's lost 21. He's got 2 left. I've got 4 left. Can't believe this. It's been going in my favor. Pellennor's low roll. Oh. He rolled a 2, and the difference is 11. Wow. 32. So what was that? He will only ask for to yield. Roll the non-player knight is defeated in combat. The victorious player knight, that's me, must roll 2 dice. Okay, that's these 2. Roll these 2 dice. The result is less than the defeated knight's virtue level. His virtue level, which is 4. If it is less than the defeated knight's virtue level, the knight refuses to yield. So it says less than. It is less than. If it's less than. So 4 or better on 2 dice, he will yield. He yields. Pelennor yields to me. Yeah. Whenever a knight is defeated, the victorious player knight may assign any knight's fate listed on the chart to any knight that has been personally defeated. A player knight who surrenders to a victor's terms is honor bound to them. If the player knight strays the agreed terms, the player loses 12. Okay, so the knight's fate. The knight's fate, also right down here, is with the explanations. Grant a request, send a shrine, commands on skill. The victor admires the skill of the defeated and instructs the loser in combat. The loser gains 6 victory points. Free release, exacts an oath. Sends to the Lord. Player knight must report. The loser must report to the victor's lord. If the victor is Arthur Knight, the lord is King Arthur. Otherwise, the lord is determined. To complete the fate, the loser must obtain a friendly demand company. Will join charges with adventure robs. We're going to rob them. Exile. The loser must leave by the most means and never return to the kingdom or province in which the combat occurs. If he should return to the area, the player knight loses 12 victory points. Whoa, sorry. Declare an enemy. The victor scars life and declares the loser an enemy. If enemy knights meet each other later during the game, the reaction will automatically be to attack and kill. Is there anything I could do to give this guy make him my friend? Make him a friendly knight? Exact oath. What kind of oaths are there? Let's see oaths. Oaths are going to be found on page 26.
Oaths. Never yield, use no weapons, always help ladies, always grant requests, fight without advantage, spare the lives of knights, serve only present lord, never break oaths, so travel alone, do not eat, never avoid encounters. I'm going to say that I'm going to make him swear an oath to always spare the lives of knights. King Pellinor defeated, I keep saying king, I'm sorry, Sir Pellinor defeated. Oath is spare the lives. Spare the lives of knights. You know why I'm doing this, right? Because in case he comes up again and we fight. Yeah. Because if it's 16 or better, then you die. This way, this might save me later on. But now let's not forget. Then you could leave. Goodbye. You can leave. Shuffle you back in the deck. But now I have the Queen of the Wasteland. And I think it's time to court her. What do you say? Let's do some courting. Whoa. There. Okay, now let's get back to this lady thing we have going on. Lady thing. Wow, that sounded weird. Okay. So when I encountered her, we rolled a 6, so she was in distress, so she requested aid. Asks for aid number 9. The lady asks for a randomly determined aid. If the aid is granted, she will be friendly. Okay, so friendly ladies. That sounds is Queen of the Wastelands. That's 2 words, wastelands. Courting ladies, all the way on page 3. Is it? Oh. Okay, so that plus 5. That plus 5 is the seduction adjustment. Page 2123. 123. Not enchantments, no. Okay. Requests. Requests of ladies. Service. Okay, so I got that. The player knight enters into the service of the lady. Gaining 6 virtue points for a successful courtship. Oh, courtship. Courting a lady, page 3. Yeah, there really wasn't much there. Courting. No, sir, no, sir, no, sir. Maybe I'm not going to be doing that. Be in service. Page 5. Ladies' service. Man may enter a lady's service through courtship or seduction. To court a lady, a knight must receive a friendly lady reaction. Okay, I have that. And make a request to enter into her service. Knight who fails to avoid seduction will also enter her service. Player knight is in service of the lady will receive service award added to their player knight's chivalry points. This bonus is derived from the inspiration the player knight receives from romance.
Combat. Okay, I might have to just abandon this idea for now because in order to be in her service, I have to court her, but I'm not seeing it. Mentions it, but it's not showing where it is that how you do it. Requests of a lady, page 13. Let's see, request of a lady here. Oh, 16, sorry. Requests. Okay, requests. When an encounter or visit, friendly reaction, the player knight may make a request of the friendly person during the request phase. The player knight may make a request of the person listed below. The request will be granted if the request is within the ability of the person. If a player makes a successful luck roll. Ah, okay. That's what I went to first. I thought it was luck. Okay, so I'm going to ask to be in her service. So the luck is 2. Excellent. So anything but a 1, and she will accept me into her service. Just barely. You got to think about it. Okay, so I'm in the service. Of the Queen of the Wasteland. Doesn't really sound very fun. So now that I am in her service, if the requesting player knight is in service to the lady, she will give her token to the player knight for him to carry into battle. This should be noted on the character record sheet. When the player knight carries a token while attending a tournament event, the player knight gains an extra 6 virtue points and a bonus of +1 to his attack rolls. Yes. Okay. So there's a Queen of the Wasteland with token. Underline that so I know it's important. Okay. So I have seduced her. Oh, wait. No, is that why she has a +5 against seduction? So that would be a 7, which means I failed. Well, this is too much fun. I'm going to go with this as it is until I learn better and otherwise. There's so many minutiae to this game. It really is. You could play, as you see with me, you could play several games in a row and never even get through half of the things that are possible in this book. All right, so that is my lady, Queen of the Wastelands. If anyone knows who she is in Arthurian legend, let me know, because I don't. And Pelennor is not necessarily friendly with me, but he won't kill me. As long as I'm a knight, he will not kill me. Okay, so that was in Aberlour. Let's go to North Wales. Let's go to North Wales. 2, there's an encounter. That encounter hopefully will not be a 6. It is not, so I don't need that die. We have again an 11. I encounter another dwarf. Maybe the same one. Who knows? Dwarf. Goodly Hermit. I thought the dwarf was here. I guess it's just in the book then. Okay. Okay, dwarf. Dwarf reactions, page 18. No odd die needed, just these 2. 6. Give message. Oh, the dwarf has a message for me. A message determined at random is given to the player knight by the encountered dwarf. There's a lot of dwarves here. Okay, messages. Is that here? I'd have to just look it up anyway. Yeah, messages are here. It would have been nice if it had a little page notation on it. Let's see. Messages. Page 24. Oh, it's in the right direction. Oh, message chart. Okay, let's see what the message is. My message is an 11. Oh, there's a Camelot tournament. Oh, I can fly my lady's token. And everyone will know that I am there for the Queen of the Wasteland. 11, tournament. All players are informed of a special tournament in Camelot to be held 3 turns from now. If no player knights reach Camelot by the 3rd turn, the adventure will disappear. Once in Camelot, the player must first joust any other player knights present to determine a champion, and then 5 other knights, drawn at random, must be defeated for a player knight to be declared the champion of the tournament. The winner of the tournament will gain 12 virtue points and rolls 1 die to determine his special prize. Oh, hell yeah! Hell yeah! Look, I got a lady. I've attended a royal wedding. Now there's a tournament in Camelot. I can move 3 spaces in 1 turn. So I can get 1, 2, 3, 1. Beginning of my 2nd round, I could be there. Okay, let's do this. Bum ba da dum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. No encounter in the forest. Bum 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 bum. Oh, there's an encounter as I move here to the west side of Logris. Bum 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 bum. Uh-oh. Reroll that tiny one. Off the table is reroll. Not that 7, yeah, so shit, it doesn't matter. Okay, so they're knights. They're knights. There's 3 knights. There are 3 knights. Okay. Let's see. Those 3 knights. Did I not shuffle this? Yeah, I shuffled this like twice, didn't I? Pellinor. Edward. Yes, it slopped down, and then I did it again. And Andret. Hello, Pellinor. Must be like his Newman. Hello, Lagvin. I'm with the Queen of the Wastelands, and you're not. I beat your butt. Even though, my health is back to 5. Okay, let's finish this up here, and then we will roll the Knight's reaction to see what's up with these guys. Knight's reaction. Okay. Obviously, King Pellinor is in charge of these guys. Looking at his numbers. So we got a 10. Knight's reaction. Ask for aid. Of course, Pellinor knows who to come to. The guy that slapped him around. Okay, now let's see what the aid is. Knight's reaction. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. 10. The knights ask the player knight for aid. The type of aid must be randomly determined. If the aid is given, the encountered knights will be friendly. Oh, okay. So now we have to go check for aid. 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 I feel like it should be right there in the top left corner. No need for the tiny die. We got a 4. Rescue from 3 captors. What? The requesting person is being 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. The requesting person is being detained by 3 knights whom the player character must fight. If the player character defeats all 3, the person aided will be friendly. So let me get this straight. Pellinor, Sir Pellinor, Sir Andret, and Sir Edward are being bullied by 3 other knights. And Pellinor comes to me when they see me coming by because he knows I beat the crap out of him before, which was a lot of luck, but he doesn't know that. Shh. So let's see who these 3 knights are that I'm going to have to fight. A purple knight. Bademegus. And Pinnell. But wait a second. Something doesn't smell right to me about this. If an encounter reaction is hostile, combat may occur. If combat is required or the player knight chooses to force combat, the player to the left of that player whose turn it should be rolled for the player knight's foes. Combat will continue until the player knight is either victorious or defeated. Okay, so that's all part of the player sequence. So I was worried that this is going to take 3 turns at minimum to fight these guys, but it is not. Combat will continue until either I or they are defeated or ask for succor or something like that. Okay, so Purple Knight and me are on equal terms. So him first. 6, 9, 10. Just a tiny tick shy high of my average. Both are averages. So he got a 10, I got a 12. So Purple Knight is down by 2. Purple Knight has gone from 14 to 12. Purple Knight is 12. I am, not as good, 10. So I went from 5 to 3. Pelennor and his guys couldn't take care of them. I might not make it. Purple Knight. 9, 10, 11, 12. 11. I lose another one. I'm down less than half. Pelennor, you set me up, didn't you? All right, Purple Knight. Got 10. And a big hit here. I did not get it. Oh! I got a 10. Purple Knight got a 10. That means it's going to be a combat event. Rolling 2 dice. Let's hope it's 7 or better. Oh, 12. Reinforcements arrive. 1 knight joins the player knight. But how does that help me? Because knight fights are 1-on-1. What I needed was 8, 9, or 10, really, or 11 even. Reinforcements, combat events. Well, let me see what the actual explanation of that is. Maybe he just joined in. Combat events. 1 non-player knight determined at random arrives. He agrees to join the player knight's party and will assist in combat if the player is defeated. If the player knight has sworn an oath forbidding traveling companions, the reinforcements may be told to depart after the combat. The player knight will not be penalized in any way because of the arrival. Okay, so this just means that another knight shows up. Now, if I get defeated, him, Pilias, and Pelennor, Edward, and Andret will be fighting. Really doesn't help me right now. Okay, so Purple Knight got a 12. I got a 10. So I have fallen. But Pilias will take over the fight. Purple Knight got a 14. Pilias 7. Pilias took 7. Purple Knight 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 17. So that's 8 damage the Purple Knight took, which means he was down to 12, which is 4. I don't know why I brain farted there for a moment. Wow, so that was a big hit I was looking for before. Purple Knight at a 9, 11. Oh, and Peleus got a 7. 4. He already down 7. So he's at minus 11 of his 20. He's got 9 left. Purple Knight. 4, 7, 9. 6, 10, 13. So that's another 4 on the Purple Knight, which is all he had left. Purple Knight falls. Peleus and Bandamegus. Bandamegus got a 5, 8, 9, 10. Peleus and a 5, 10. Uh-oh. Let's see what the combat event is. 6. Player Knight unhorse. Horse is still alive. I imagine that would be for Peleus then, since he's the one that's active combat. Said it would take over after I fell. So he is no longer on horseback, which means he is on foot with sword, which is 2 dice. So first, Bandamegus with his 11 health got a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 2 dice for Peleus. Peleus lost another 1. So he's lost 12 already out of his 20. Bandamegus. Whoa, 16. Oh, it's not going to be good. Oh, as best as he could do, right? So that's he got a 16 and a 12. That's a 4. Minus 15. That hurt a little bit. Oh, sorry. No, not sorry. Well, I am sorry. 14, 15. Sorry. 15 and 6. Oh. 12. 9. Ooh. Peleus has fallen. Pelennor, well, for Bandamegus. Well, hold on. Am I getting ahead of myself here? Aid. I should have ignored them. I so should have ignored them. Knights, kings, dwarves, ladies, knight reaction, ask for aid. Number 10. Let's see, aid. No. 3 knights. If the player knight defeats all 3. No, so they were not there to help. So from what I can tell, now it looks like we're going to have to roll a Knight's Fate. A Knight's Fate for me. And that's not going to be very good for me now, if I remember. Let's see. I like those combat events when you roll the same number. I like that. A player surrender. When a knight is defeated, another knight or king. Defeated knight is subject to a knight's fate. The defeated player knight's fate is determined by using the virtual level of the knight who defeated the player. Roll 1 dice and add that to it. So I was defeated by the purple knight, and his virtue level, is that it? Virtue level is a 4. So 4 plus this. Highest it could be then is 10. Oh shit. It's a 10. Knight's Fate. Robs. The victor steals all of the loser's equipment. If a player knight chooses to rob, I'm not a player knight, so you stole my equipment. No lance, no sword, no shield, no horse. Current wound level is 0. Oh, I'm so done with you, Pellinor. You made a vow, you have to spare lives, but you set me up with the purple knight. You didn't expect Peleus to show up. Poor Peleus. 4 plus 5 is 9. I'm just curious. Charge of the adventure. So they sent Peleus off on an adventure. Oh. Let's shuffle these back in. Okay. Hopefully, Sir Eleanor won't come up again. That was ugly. I got nothing. Not even a horse. I am on my own here. I got a sword or a shield. I got nothing. Where the hell was I? Logris? Ablisor. I can't remember where I was. Okay, 1 to 3. 1, 2, or 3. Nothing. And my second turn. This is my second turn. Camelot. Nothing in Camelot. All right, so I made it. I made it to Camelot for the tournament. I was into messages. Okay. All players are informed of a special tournament in Camelot to be held in 3 turns. Once in Camelot, the players must first joust any other player knight present to determine a champion. Then 5 other knights must be defeated for the player knight to be declared champion of the tournament. Okay, so this isn't technically a one-player game. We are going to see. We're going to say that this will count as a player knight. I have to face Alessander. Wow, 22. I have to face Alessander in a joust. So we're 3 for 3. So we'll start with Alessander. That's 6. He got a 7. This could be a good opening for me. 4, 7. So he's going to take 3. That's the difference. Alessander minus 3. Okay, next pass. Alessander. 1. Oh, okay, got an 8. I have not much better. I have an 8. Oh, woohoo! Combat event. 7 or better, but hopefully 8 or better. 6. Player knight is unhorsed. The horse is still alive. I think because this is a joust, I'm allowed back on my horse. And from what I remember, okay. It's either that or he gets off the horse and he's not going to. So he has a 10. Me, I have, what was that, 11? No, it's a 9. I'm going to lose 1. He'll back up 5 to 4. Now him, 4, 5, 6. I've got to do better than that. Hope I do better by a lot. 5 and 5 is 10. What did I say? Got a 6. So it's a 4 difference. 1, 2, 3, 4. Taking 7. Alessander. 3, 5, 7. Oh, much, much better. So that's 10, 11, 12. So it's a 5 difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking 12 damage so far. I think that's 10 left for Alessander. Alessander's up. 5, 6, 7, 8 versus my... Oh, that's not good. 2, 3, 4. So that's 4. Which leaves me at 0. Damn it. Thought I was doing good there for a moment. Now, I don't know the chart's right there, but I want to get this ready. 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 demands company. Demands company. The loser must accompany the victor on an adventure determined randomly. The loser will not receive any awards for this adventure. Oh, but I'm still alive and I get to do an adventure. Okay. Adventure random with Sir Alessander. Okay, I didn't win the tournament, but Alessander has an adventure. Ooh. Where are the adventure chart now? Adventure. That's the advanced game. I haven't done that yet, but maybe what I'm thinking is it's about time. But how do you determine oh, is this how you do it? 6. Okay. So it's 2 dice. And they are red. Like if I roll the 2 dice and they're snake eyes, that's 1, 1. Exactly how it's read. 1 die and 1 die. So you know what? This is what we're going to do. I'm going to leave this off as a cliffhanger, but we're going to determine what the adventure is. This has been going into an hour and a half. We're going to figure out what this adventure is, and we're going to start the next adventure, the next game of this, which maybe will be Monday. We'll do a game on Monday, a live playthrough on Monday with this, and we'll pick up where I'm leaving off here, where it's Sir Lagvin of the Greens going on an adventure with Sir Alessander, who just unseated him in Joust. So we have these 2 dice. We're going to roll 1 and then the other. That's 5.1. So 5.1. Free knight. Deploy a castle chit in a randomly determined countryside. Go to it and free an imprisoned non-player knight, either by appeal or storm. For the knight's service. Serve as a man-at-arms and 18 virtue points plus chivalry points equal to the wound level of the knight's... Okay. Okay, yes. So this isn't random here. Let me... Free knight. How funny is it going to be if this is Pelennor? Sadek. Sir Sadek. And we have to randomly deploy a castle. Well, that was here. Wasn't it random deployment? Random deployment. Okay. And in case it's a 6, 8, or 12, we'll consult the mini die. It is not. 4 is Lothian. And Lothian. Lothian. All the way up here. All right. Most of that castle is in this area 4, not where Lot is. So that's going to be the continuation of this adventure. I am loving the fact that I did not die yet. I'm an hour and a half into this and I didn't die.
I haven't been killed. I mean, my wound level's been down to 0, but nobody has defeated me to that wound level, has slain me at that point. So that is awesome. All right, my friends, we will continue the adventures of Sir Lagvin of the Greens and his attempt to become a knight of the Round Table. We will continue that hopefully on Monday, sometime maybe between 12 and 2. If that changes, I'll let you know. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching and enjoying Knights of Camelot, fantasy board game by TSR. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixel presents Legendary Gaming. My friends, I am out of here.